on the mission, yeah, we on the mission. The mission is to win and destroying competition. I'm the perfect prototype, tell them get the photo right. Have you ever seen an underdog with an overbite? We didn't get it overnight, it's overtime, soldier life. Put a plan together, now I'm flyer than Orville Wright. Daniel beating Cobra Kai, never caught me by surprise. Came from a golden era, James Bond, golden eye. We just take the mask off, showing up with no disguise. We don't ever socialize, it's winning mode and overdrive. We should be immortalized, we don't overread. Rethink them statements and retrack us. Win, lose, or draw, I'll be ready for a rematch.
Traders often desire guidance and do not fully comprehend that a skill is developed through practice in their own time and environment. A skill is derived from commitment and focus on areas that require improvement. A mentor serves as a support system when traders encounter challenges or struggle to view the markets objectively. Once a mentor instructs a mentee on objective trading in the markets, IT becomes the trader's responsibility to practice regularly at their own pace to acquire a lifelong skill. How long will this take? All traders are unique, and not everyone possesses the same work ethic. Some traders claim to study, others study without having to declare their practice. And then there are imposters who expect everything to be given to them without putting in the effort to improve daily. Who are you? And what is your objective? When you have received adequate education to approach the markets objectively, there is no one else to hold responsible but yourself. If you aspire to excel at something, IT requires effort and dedication. This is a skill-first channel with R-rated language where champions are forged, not born. This channel does not focus on financial gain. Our skill speaks for itself, and it is quiet. Peace to all traders.
Good morning, traders. This is Rich with Breathingwiththemarkets.com. Welcome to Wake Up Call. It's real. You must be able to achieve your goals through hard work, not through shortcuts. I'm an old school teacher. I don't believe in shortcuts. I don't believe in just luck, gambling, lying, cheating, stealing. I believe in executions in the market each and every day to gain that skill. Are you up for it? Are you up for the challenge? Or you want to hang out with weak individuals that show you P&L? They don't show you how they got there. They just show you a P&L. P&L doesn't mean shit, traders. A skill is what matters. Let's go ahead and listen to this video. It's a powerful video. Only the strong will survive. And I mean that. Only the strong will survive in the markets. 99% of you are weak because you haven't been taught. You haven't applied the knowledge that you've been taught. Therefore, you're weak. You and only you can get better. And it's time for you to get better. It's time for you to accept accountability. Here at Breathing with the Markets, it's transparency and accountability. Let's get it. Peace be with you and gain that skill.
Well, everybody, it's Groundhog's Day again for David Goggins. If you pan it down here, you see it's about 3 o'clock in the morning and there's not a car or a person in sight. If you pan over here, it's the same thing. Not a car or a person in sight. People want to know where I find my strength at. Where I get my strength. I get it from a lot of places, but right now, this morning, I'm getting it from, there's not a motherfucker that's up, and I'm loving it. I'm loving that. Where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger. It's not about the running, the swimming, the push-ups, the sit-ups. It's about what those things do for your mentality. You don't get better on the daggone couch. You get better by coming out here and getting the fuck after it every daggone day. Stay hard. What you need.
Wake the fuck up, traders. Wake up. If you think it's fun, you're gambling. If you can't wait to get to the charts, you're gambling. If you don't understand, you need to wait for the weakest hand, you're gambling. Once the weakest hand shows its cards and you don't take the execution in the market, you're gambling.
It is the one thing I talked about in my book, which is straight up brutal work ethic. You have to be willing to outwork everybody in the world. And that's the hard part. That's the hard part. This isn't like some 5-step process where you can do these 5 fucking steps. You're going to end up with this magical world. No, I'm basically teaching you how to callous over your victim's mentality. I'm teaching you how to, like I did 67,000 pull-ups in training for the pull-up. I was seriously callousing my hands to protect them. What I'm trying to do with people is teach them how to find more themselves to where they empower themselves. I'm all about the underdog. So that's all that. So that's what the book's all about, man. It's all about.
Amen, brother. Amen. It's not about how much time you put in the market. It's about practicing each and every day. Not 1 or 2 lines on a chart. Thousands and thousands of reps on a chart. Thousands of reps on a chart. to understand when you open the front door, you can take that first step without hesitation.
Having that step process, and I had to share this with people, you have to suffer. You have to make that a tattoo on your fucking brain. So when that hard time comes again, you don't forget it. You may forget it for a second, but you can go back in the cookie jar, I call it. It's something that we've all endured. We often forget how hard we are, but you got to reflect back. Take a couple seconds, reflect. I've been through this. I've been through that. And then remind yourself, I'm a bad motherfucker.
Amen. Amen. Confidence comes from knowledge. Confidence comes from able to apply that knowledge. Confidence comes from hundreds and hundreds of thousands of trades in the market. Confidence comes from 20s of thousands of hours looking at charts. That's where confidence comes from, traders. Confidence doesn't come from a lucky day with your P&L.
And then you can get through that shit. But if you don't believe it, you haven't endured shit, you're just blowing smoke, man. And you're not going to get through anything. There is no get out of jail free card. This is why I say stay hard. Because when you aren't given the gifts, the only thing you can do in life is stay hard. And I know people cannot stand me. They can't stand this talk. This is all you can do. There's no magic pill or a magic potion. All you can do is outwork the man that God created or woman in you. And what that looks like is unfun. That's why I said do not do a documentary. Because people will not see the truth. They will see what they want to see. I don't live like them. Good. And you will live exactly the way you live now, questioning who you are, wondering what is possible, wondering what you are capable of doing. That's how that looks. So all I thought about when I was growing up is, man, I can't wait to one day get to the point where I no longer have to do this stuff. But what happened as I got older, it became a way of living. So how I do every day is how I do every day. It's a discipline. It's a regimen. It was a choice I made. And the choice I made was, what are you willing to sacrifice? And what are you willing to give up to find every bit of who you are as a human being? And I was willing to give everything to do that.
Accept responsibility, traders. Accept responsibility for your actions. Accept responsibility for your failures. Accept responsibility for your lack of knowledge, lack of participating, lack of applying the knowledge that you learn each and every day. Accept responsibility. Stop blaming others, traders. Stop looking for the 15-minute fix in the market. Those are weak individuals. Those who don't want to put in the work. Those who are looking for the 15-minute setup. Those that are following the $1 million gigs that never surface. Selling dreams out there each and every day.
All right. The time of year, we try to make our dreams come true. But the reality of all that is sacrifice. And those dreams quickly become nightmares. But in those nightmares are where our demons lie. It's the domain in which they know we don't want to go into all those early mornings. It wakes up all these things that we failed at. Past childhood trauma. Those demons are in those nightmares. That's what keeps us from accomplishing our dreams. Oh, they know every year we got. So this year, your back is turned to the doorway. Because they know you ain't going to the nightmare land. But you're going in there. And when the back's turned, you can rear naked choke them motherfuckers out. Every one of them. That's the mentality you must have. And always have. Stay on. I had lived hell. And when you put yourself in hell, that's the only time you can figure out how the fuck to get through that motherfucker. You can't read somebody else's book about some theory on how to do shit. Some guy who sat up in a nice warm office and wrote some book with a nice cup of coffee in the fucking hand. No, I want to see that guy who immersed himself in fucking hell. And he thought about quitting and leaving and his wife and his kids. And why am I
better? It takes work.
Is it worth it? All this crazy shit. It still said and found out a way to get through it. We all want to read about how we can quickly get somewhere. That's why the 6-minute abs and all sort of shit is so powerful. You may get some result.
$1 million strategies, traders. $1 million strategies. How to get rich in 15 minutes. This is the only strategy you ever need, traders. Selling you a dream, and you're chasing it. You don't live in a reality. Every time you see someone, you just tell them you're living a dream. Those that live in reality, put in the work. Those that live in reality, put in the work. Get off your fat ass and start putting in the work.
Results from it, they're not permanent. I had to stop giving a fuck about people. That was the biggest thing. I had to stop caring what people thought about me. I realized that everybody's fucked up.
Amen.
That's the one thing I realized. I walked around and I put these people on a fucking pedestal. Everybody was better than me. So I can't tell you anything about me because you're going to judge me and I'm going to feel even worse than what I am. What I realized once I calmed my mind down and sat back and looked at how jacked up this world is, once you realize that you are not alone, everybody that's talking to you about how jacked up you are, only thing they've done better than you is they've hidden their fucked up world better than you have. That's all they've done.
Amen, traders. Listen to what he said. 100%. All of those fake fucks out there showing you P&L are not telling you the whole story. I told you this many, many times. A P&L does not tell you if someone's successful or not. Who gives a shit about 30 million? Who gives a shit about 1 million? Who gives a shit about 50,000? It's executions. Can they prove it to you by executions in the market? Can they prove it to you by a skill in the market? That is the most powerful thing. It's putting in the work. It's having a skill. A skill is worth more money than you can make. That's a fact.
Well, life took me somewhere unexpected, unprepared. It's about 6 degrees out here, and I'm underdressed, but guess what? No one gives a fuck. You gotta get the motherfucker in. Sometimes life can really hijack your fucking mind. When that happens to you, you're all fucked up. Your goals, your ambitions, everything's out the fucking window. In life, we all go through different things. Sometimes your girlfriend or boyfriend breaks up with you. Guess what? Get the fuck over it. They no longer want you. Maybe you fail a test in school. You worked your ass off. Guess what?
Who gives a shit?
Get over it.
Move on.
Learn to not let life hijack your brain. At work, you've been working your ass off for that new promotion. You don't fucking get it. Someone else does.
Then you go into work and you get fired. You get fired without notice. Move on. Makes you stronger. Move on. You lose a trade. Move on. You had a bad day in trading. Move on. Get better. Prove the system works. Move on. That was your best that day. Get better. It's no one else's fault but yourself. If you're hesitating to get in the market where the weakest hand is, that is your fault. Move on. Get better.
It gets better after you. Guess what? Get over it. Life will hijack your mind if you let it. Don't allow all these things to make you a lesser person. You must own your mind. Don't let life own yours. Get after it. Stay hard. And for me, it took every bit of focus I could. I know social media, that's why people love to go on there, because they want to show you the good side of life. I'm not teaching good side of life. For the majority of us, it's health. And so while people love to show you the cars and the house and the vacations and shit.
Remember here at Breathing with the Markets, from day one, I said this. This is a skill first channel. Day one. I don't give a fuck about your money. I don't care about how you won a championship. Show your fucking trades. I don't care that you YOLO'd to the top. You got lucky. You don't tell people you got lucky because you don't have a skill. Once you understand and can see the market in an objective way, you understand what I'm talking about. You can understand and you can see that 99% of those people out there on the internet, YouTube, teaching people how to trade are fake as fuck.
I want to show you the side that I know most of you are going through. And people hide very well. I don't want to hide anymore. I hid it for 24 fucking years. That's why now I told you, we can talk about whatever you want. It's funny, human beings want to show you the best side, and they want to hide the worst side. For me, I'm going to teach you how to be vulnerable. That's the only way you fix yourself. You don't fix yourself by coming out here and me selling you some fucking books. I want you to learn that the only way you grow is how to look at yourself and say, okay, like I did, what the fuck I have to do to get some? There was nothing good.
I'll tell you what you have to do to get somewhere. Hard fucking work. Dedication, integrity, respect, honor. That is going to get you somewhere. Accountability, traders. Can you walk away from $3 fucking million and survive? Can you fucking walk away from $3 million and survive? When the market hit in 2007, 2008, can you fucking walk away and start over? Ask yourself. Only the strong will survive. No pity, no tears, nothing. Starting at zero each and every day is going to get you there. No less.
Nothing. Yeah, I love playing basketball. I left that out. That's something I love to do. I don't care about that. That didn't make the fucking list. It looks very ugly. There's no fucking passion, no fucking motivation. There's no, oh my God, man, no. It's every day of your life just doing. No passion, no discipline, no motivation. Someone's sitting in the room by themselves and they figure themselves out and say, God, this is gonna fucking suck.
Get off your fucking ass and do it. Quit thinking you got it made. Quit thinking you know how to trade. Prove it to yourself. You against the market. Again, get off your fucking ass and do it.
Where's passion when you're 300 pounds? Where's the motivation when you can't read and write? Where is it? So how did this happen? I just fucking did. I just did. I said, maybe at the end of this journey, there'll be something there for me. If not, I can read. If not, I'm 185 fucking pounds. There's no magic potion. There's no, oh, let me wake up and look at some shit. No. All those words are overused. They're bullshit. It's all bullshit. Just do.
YouTube is full of fucking shit. Full of shit. Fakes. I call them out all the time. All of them. 99% of them are full of shit. They want you to think that they are successful from trading. They're successful at bullshitting. And you are paying for everything. Learn to trade. Come on over to breathingwiththemarkets.com. This is where it ends. This is where your gambling stops. This is where you find out if trading is actually for you. I am going to save you money by either you walking away and saying trading's not for you, or you gaining a skill for life. Those are the only two options, traders, here at breathingwiththemarkets.com. Those are the only two fucking options. Gambling is not one of them.
You're living. How do you want to live? How do you want to die? How do you want to fucking be remembered? That's it. That's it. Period. When I was 300 pounds, trying to lose fucking weight to get the Navy SEALs, my goal was to go out, I had a plan. My plan was to go out there and run 4 fucking miles.
Yeah, and you guys have a trading plan, don't you? Highs and lows, support and resistance, supply and demand, order blocks, liquidity sweeps, stop hunts, all the fucking same bullshit over and over and over again, just a different fucking name.
But guess what? Everybody's got a fucking plan so they can hit the fucking mouth. That's for Mike Tyson. So when your plan fails, when those bullshit fucking laws get too heavy, when you get knocked the fuck down on the fucking canvas, when everything falls apart in your life, and your plan is fucked up, what the fuck are you gonna do? There's only one motherfucking option. Stay fucking hard. Let me teach you the real.
Trade on, traders. Trade the fuck on. Trade on. That's right. Stay hard and trade on. Stay hard, trade on. Stand tall. Failure is around the corner. Stand tall.
Life. How it really is. The reason why you're a loser, the reason why you're not fucking making it, and the reason why you're trying to go to all these, I go to all these fucking conventions, speak all the fucking time. I look in the fucking audience and these people sign up, fucking every year.
People just want a quick fucking fix. They don't want to put in the time. Give me that quick fucking fix. How many seminars have you been to? How many books have you read? How many psychological books have you read? When's the last time you read a psychological book before you got in the car to drive? 5 hours. Did you have to work on your psychology to get to point A to point B, traders? You've been fooled. Hopefully you're fucking smarter than that. Why are you following fakes? That is your problem.
Go to convention thinking they're going to learn something fucking different. No, you're lazy. You know exactly what to do. It just sucks doing it. It sucks to do it. It sucks to wake up every morning of your life and say, God, man,
Quit fucking sucking and shut your suck and get better.
I'm not smart. So guess what I gotta do? I gotta study the same shit. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. It's not just there. It's not just there permanently. So yeah, it's all stick. It's all stick. The only carrot you have is like, maybe.
Exactly. Maybe. Not yet. Not yet. I'm not successful yet. The power of the mind. Maybe you will get there. What do you think? When do you think I'm going to get there? I can't tell you when you're going to get there. When are you going to get there? What do you think you're going to do to get there? There is no magic ball. Put in the fucking work. Your ability will either get you there or it won't get you there. Your mindset will either get you there or it won't get you there. You put in the work, will either get you there or won't get you there. Because if you put in the work, it will show, traders. If you put in the work, it will show. If you put in the reps, it will show. If you go to the gym, you're going to lose weight if you put in the reps. If you go there to look your best, that ain't going to fucking work. Period.
Maybe. Because whenever I take these tests that are real hard, in the back of my brain is like, good chance you're not going to make it, Goggins. This ain't you, bro. This ain't you. You weren't born like this. This ain't you. The real you, bro. Study all you want to, but the second that fucking computer comes on with 150...
Champions are fucking made, not born, traders. Luck is going to get you nowhere. Gambling is going to get you nowhere. Champions are fucking made, not born. Come on over to breathingwiththemarkets.com. You would have me one-on-one. We'll see if you want to be a champion.
Questions? This ain't you, man. And somehow comes back, I passed. Passed again. But that real me back here every fucking time is saying, that ain't you, bro. That ain't you. And I have to outwork that voice. At first, you need all these different tactics to keep you going because you haven't figured it out yet. Once you figure out that you're in a race amongst billions of people that live, you have a purpose, and it's your purpose, not everybody else's purpose. It is your purpose and only your purpose, and it's your race. So then you're like, hey, man, I'm doing my thing. I'm doing it to the best of my ability. What's next? There's no longer these small increments to get through life. Because once you figure out why you're here, it just becomes a process. Am I happy? I don't know. Never really thought about it. Never really cared about it. Because all I really cared about was when I looked in that fucking mirror, I saw a piece of shit. Happiness wasn't on the mirror at 16. Or when I was doing Japan, I was like, oh, I'm looking for happiness. No, I'm looking myself in the mirror and say, all right, motherfucker, you did it again today. You're a bad boy. Because that shit sucks.
How many times have you heard other people say, I'm just looking for someone else to make me happy? I'm looking for someone to make me happy. How selfish is that? How selfish is that? You want to find something else to make you happy. Think about it. Now, we may not say it and not understand completely what we're saying, and that's my point. Because what you say is how you live. What you do is a product of your own life. What you say and what you believe that you're going to do affects everything in your life. Because when you continue to fail over and over and over again, you continue to give up and give up and give up. Because failure is certain. Practicing how to do something, failure is certain. You know how many traders sometimes won't show me a chart because they're afraid of failing? Well, then they failed. They failed to fail. Yes, traders, they have actually failed to fail. Because you have to fail in order to succeed in life, period. You want to go through thinking life is perfect. You want to go through thinking that you got this almighty dollar and that you're perfect. And you don't want to ruin your fucking record. You don't want to build a record. You don't want to ruin your record. Well, you've already ruined your record by not failing. You must fail in order to succeed, period. You must fail in order to succeed. That is the only way you get better. I can teach somebody. If they are consistent at failing each and every day, I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix someone failing each and every day if they do the same thing. I can't fix if they're failing all over the board doing the different shit. I can't figure that out. That's not failing. That's reckless. If you fail and you're doing the same thing over and over again, I can fix it. 100%. I can fix it. If you are failing and you're all over the board, you can't fix it. That's called gambling. You cannot fix gambling.
Just all these things that are on TV, and we have all these news people judging people who fuck up in life. Yeah, they make big mistakes. But that person who is judging you on TV, I guarantee you that news person is saying, I'm glad that my shit didn't come out. But I'm going to judge the hell out of you. I know that about people. So if you want to sit back and judge how jacked up I was and how messed up my life.
These people have more skeletons in the graveyard on Halloween than anybody else on YouTube or anyone else in life. But they want you to believe that they're a multi-million-dollar trader, that they're successful in life because of one thing, trading. No, they're not traders. If you knew how to trade and you could see the market, like I can see the market, you know they're fake as fuck.
Life was Merry Christmas. Go for it. Have a good time. But I'm smiling at you right now, knowing you have a secret that you're not willing to share. It gives you a lot of power when you're able to go on a podcast this big and say, hey, tell me, I'll tell you anything you want to know. I no longer care. And that is a lot of power in that, to be able to put your life on a billboard for the whole world to see and say, judge it, man. Judge it. Like just me talking about it makes me feel good. And that's another thing about it. When you are willing to talk about how jacked up you are, the strength, that big rock that you carry, it just starts to come off you. It just starts to come off. That's why I do it so often. I'm like, hey, man, I'll tell you anything you want to know. I'm tired of being afraid. I'm tired of not telling you shit. I'm tired of lying about how good I'm not. You know, all these people that I used to watch, Rocky.
Tired of lying about how good I'm not. Tired of lying about how good they are. Think about it. Think about it, traders. You look at money. Somebody posts 50,000, 100,000 payout, 50,000 payout. They're fucking gamblers, traders. Think about it. I'm not taking away from those who can actually trade, but we have a cesspool, a cancer inside the trading community. 99% of all of you can't trade. 99% of all of you are probably following the 99% of people that can't trade trying to teach basic shit. I just told you, support resistance, supply and demand, liquidity sweeps, order blocks. It means the same fucking thing. And it doesn't fucking work. 99% of you are failing. You're buying their courses and they're gambling your money, telling you it fucking works. No, what works is they're fucking lying to you and you believe it and you are stuck draining your bank accounts. You must accept some of that responsibility. You didn't require transparency. You did not require thousands of executions in the market to prove that they have a skill.
He was one Barnes, Elias, Platoon, Jack from A Few Good Men. You know, he's on the stand going crazy. I saw a lot of these characters that I looked at and I was like, man, I ain't got none of that. But they were characters. After a while, I lived a life so disciplined that everybody that I once looked to, these fake characters, I built that as a man. And when I was younger, I had this image in my mind of what does a man look like to me? And I got all these people who were badasses, characters. And in my mind, I became that. And that's what kept me going a lot. You start to create a reality like, maybe I can be that. And after becoming this guy, that is the biggest thing I can ever do in my life is I became that guy. That I once looked at all these guys, now I look at myself like, God, who the fuck can do that? I can. But what it takes is a discipline that no one can ever even, they don't understand it. They don't understand. If everybody has the ability to do it.
Just fucking do it. Don't pretend you did it. Fucking do it. No pretending here at Breathing with the Markets. Zero. No pretending. Accountability starts day one at breathingwiththemarkets.com. Come on over to breathingwiththemarkets.com and I will teach you one-on-one. That is accountability. That is transparency. Back and forth communication. I am not here to hold your fucking hand. I am not here to tell you what you want to fucking hear, telling you you're just going to get it one day. Prove that you can fucking get it by putting in the reps. Prove that you can get it by failing to do the right thing over and over and over again until you get it. Prove that you are not gambling in the market. Prove it to yourself. Become one, you against that market.
But they just don't want to. They want to keep asking questions. They keep going to seminars. And the greatness is right in you. And that's why.
Stop asking fucking questions and fucking do what you're taught. Period. Just fucking do it. Make those mistakes. Lean into it. Prove the system right.
Once again, I'll say this a million times here. I do not feel sorry for you. I will not.
I don't feel sorry for anyone. Inside or outside of breathingwiththemarkets.com. Everyone must accept where they are in life. Everyone must accept the pros and cons. Everyone must accept their failures or the lack of discipline to make yourself better each and every day. You must accept that you cannot blame others for who you are and what you will be. You cannot blame anyone but yourself.
Sugarcoat what I'm going to say to you, because all of you know what I'm saying is the truth. Everybody knows it's the truth. This is what it looks like. And you know what too? If you ain't got nothing, I hate to tell you, what it looks like is ugly. It's not a documentary. It's not an HBO special. You ain't gonna watch it like, hey man, you guys gotta watch this. No, it's like, oh God, this looks like a train wreck. It's like a nightmare. This looks like this guy got, no. That's what it looks like. Hard work looks horrible. Not motivating at all. It ain't like Rocky round 14, he gets knocked down and goes like this to Apollo Creed. It looks like a man being stuck in a fucking dungeon. And there's no fucking way out. But you have a fucking key, but you refuse to use it. And that's nothing motivating about that.
There's nothing motivating about that. You have the key. You either have the knowledge or you don't have the knowledge. Either you've invested in yourself or you did not invest in yourself. Either you have self-worth or you don't have self-worth. Either you like the language or you don't like the language, and fuck your feelings. This is about a skill first channel, right? You may not like language. Throw your feelings aside. Because if you are thinking about language versus what you want to succeed or how you want to succeed in life, drop your feelings. Because no one gives a shit about your feelings. I am here to change a life, one at a time, at breathingwiththemarkets.com. I'm not here to roll up my sleeves and look good. I'm not here to roll up my sleeves and to tell you what you want to hear and to tell you you're just going to make it each and every day. I am here to hold you accountable, transparent. I am here to tell you whether or not you are getting better. And if you're not getting better, I'm going to tell you you're not getting better. If you're not getting better, I'm going to tell you you're not putting in the work or you need more work. I am not here to tell you whether you can trade or not. I am here to guide you and to tell you that you messed up. You're not practicing enough. You need to accept responsibility. I'm not here to fucking blame because of your lack of consistency. How are you going to blame me when I'm teaching you how to trade in the market? If you cannot follow directions, you are the only one to blame, you yourself. I'm saving you thousands and thousands of dollars from not gambling in the market. You should be satisfied that you're figuring out whether trading's for you or not. I am teaching you how to trade the entire fucking market here at breathingwiththemarkets.com. And for those that have not come over to breathingwiththemarkets.com, maybe you should, because your gambling habits stop fucking right here. I don't allow gambling here at breathingwiththemarkets.com. I do not allow gambling. And if you're gambling, I'm going to tell you you're gambling. Just because you made one great trade, great. Repeat it and be consistent on that great trade. That's where leverage comes in. Don't pretend. Don't just show your great trades. Show those executions day in and day out. I can help you if you fail. I cannot help you if you're all over the board. If you have shit on there from the past YouTube bullshit, don't fucking show me. I don't give a fuck about that. It's useless. Those indicators are fucking useless. I have proven that to you. They're fucking useless. Get it out of your head. If you're using the DOM and you're using this and you're using order flow and you're using fucking volume charts, get that shit off your fucking chart, because you are not ready to fucking saddle up and gain a skill in the market. Those things are useless. Believe nothing you hear and half of what you see. Listen to this video over and over and over again and ask yourself, is trading for you or not? I'm not going to get on here and tell you what you want to hear and wear a suit and tie and tell you this is a 15-minute strategy. This is all you need to make millions. I'm the world record fucking holder, $2.5 million, who can't fucking trade in the market, but they were allowed to gamble their way up there to get a payout. And then after they get the payout, guess what happens? The prop firms squeeze all the way down and go, we don't want this anymore. That was good business. Now we're going to squeeze all the traders down. We're going to make it harder for them to get payouts. You see, traders, you are following the fakes. You are following people that claim fucking records where no one else is able to participate. That's not called a fucking record. That's called a fucking scam. Records are not records unless everyone can participate 24/7 and without hesitation. Are you able to chase that record? Are you able to chase a $2 million payout? No, you're not. The rules don't apply to you. Harsh rules apply to you. Easy rules don't apply to you. You are not going to get there. They will not allow you to get there. Therefore, it's not a record, is it? I'll tell you a fucking record. A record, and anybody can do it. TradingView allows anyone can do it. Go ahead and take a paper account to $1.1 billion, 304 trades, 100% hit rate on the fucking record. And that is a world record. Everyone can participate. Go ahead and try. Go ahead and select your fucking tiny bubbles guy or girl. Go ahead and select your number 1 or number 2 championship traders in the fucking world. Have them do it. You see, when you have money that's backing you, when you go to a bank and you have maybe a bigger professional prop firm or trading desk and you have money behind you, trading like that's easy as fuck. You have all the money and it's not your money. It's not your money. Think about it. Think about the hundreds of thousands of trades that I've done. Think about the hit rate in the 90s. And we're not talking one trade a week, traders. Think about it. That's a skill. That's not called money. That's a skill. Add leverage to that. Billions and billions and trillions of dollars. Think about it. How are banks losing $160 billion? Well, I'll tell you how. Because no one knows how to fucking trade. They didn't know how to view the market. They sat there and watched the market. Oh, it's just going to go a pullback. It's just going to be a pullback. And there's all signs and indications that the market was going down. We're verified that the market was going to go down, but they don't know how to trade. They don't want you to believe. They don't want you to know they don't know how to trade because they invest all of your money. When you go to a bank, the bank has all of these clients, hundreds and thousands of clients, money, all in one pool. And then all of a sudden they make billions and billions of dollars a year investing your money. Yeah, that's right, investing, not trading, just picking stocks, holding on to it because they have nothing to lose and it goes up. If you want to learn how to trade, come on over to breathingwiththemarkets.com. I'm not going to sugarcoat everything over here. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. It's accountability. I am willing to work with traders, those that want to put in the work, not those that whine, cry, and everything else and blame everyone else but themselves. Put in the fucking work. If you're able to put in the work, trust me, champions are made. Peace, traders.